May this be one of the best moments of your life. You're listening to the Business Mirror Podcast for a broader look on business with Senior Editor Dennis Estopace.
Good day, I'm Dennis Estopace, and welcome to an assessment of the Philippine stock market performance, which is based on the Stock Market Outlook story that comes out in the print edition and online version of the Business Mirror every Monday. The journalist behind the Stock Market Outlook story is Business Mirror reporter VG Kabuwag. Let's get on with the story. Last week, share prices moved upward, snapping the market's 3 straight weeks of decline. Nonetheless, investor sentiments stayed down, while volume of trade remained low. The benchmark Philippine Stock Exchange Index gained 62.78 points to close the week at 7,801.72 points. The main index needed only a day of big gains and carry it out throughout the week. It made a 1.8% gain on Monday, but was down the next 3 days of trading sessions. The index increased slightly on Friday and pushed back to its 7,800-point level. According to Christopher Mangon, research head at AAA Securities Incorporated, inflation for the month of November came in at 1.3%, ending the downtrend, which was to be expected. Mangon said November inflation figures had almost no effect on the market, as investors ignored fundamentals and focused on the sentiment. Foreign investors were net buyers at 444.74 million pesos, while average trading value for the week was at 5.4 billion pesos. Other sub-indices ended mixed, but the mining and oil index had the biggest fall by 536.56 points, or 6% to close at 7,517.51 points. The broader all shares index gained 13.12 to 4,845.96. The financials index rose 32.81 to 1,874.61. The industrial index plunged 225.86 to 9,555.43. The holding firms index was up 120.39 to 7,750.82. The property index climbed 56.28 to 4,099.88. And the services index declined 47.13 to 1,499.35. For the week, losers managed to outnumber gainers 134 to 81. 32 shares were unchanged. The top gainers last week were Berjaya Philippines Incorporated, Chemical Industries of the Philippines Incorporated, Synergy Grid and Development Philippines Incorporated, IPM Holdings Incorporated, Central Azucarera de Tarlac Incorporated, and Keppel Philippines Holdings Incorporated B. Top losers, on the other hand, were Benguet Corporation A, Frutas Holdings Incorporated, Pacifica Holdings Incorporated, Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, Manila Water Company Incorporated, and Ace Enexor Incorporated. This week, share prices may continue its positive swing. However, investors will still rely on events overseas and wait for the results of the meeting of the Policy-Making Monetary Board and U.S. Federal Reserve. Both are happening this week. According to Luis Limlingan, Managing Director at Regina Capital and Development Corporation, positive sentiment could spill over to begin the week, given the robust jobs report in the United States that came out on Friday. Limlingan sees support of the main index at 7,760 points and resistance at 7,920 points. 2Trade Asia, meanwhile, expects volatile trading as the outcome of the meeting of the Fed would give investors something to chew on. The broker said that emotions are bound for a rough patch in the coming days as December 15 is the U.S. implementation of the deadline for Chinese imports. 2Trade Asia recommended investors to take their positions gradually. For the stock picks, broker Regina Capital advised investors to trade the range on the stock of SM Investments Corporation, despite its stock falling by more than 1% as it continued to trade within its upper range. Regina Capital said that at this level, the stock is testing its immediate support. SM Investment Corporation's indicators remain mostly bullish, though momentum is already tapering. It is likely that the stock will secure its position within a wide range of 1,052 pesos and 1,091 pesos in the near term. As the bullishness from the indicators continue to deplete, SM Investment Corporation shares closed on Friday at 1,078 pesos apiece. On the other hand, Regina Capital gave a hold recommendation on the stock of Alliance Global Group Incorporated, or AGI, the holding firm of businessman Andrew Tan. Regina Capital said that AGI's sideways consolidation has persisted, owing to the similarly lackluster momentum from the indicators. The lack of fuel from the indicators has added to AGI's challenge of trading above its short-term moving averages, Regina Capital said. The broker added that the stock's consolidation will likely be sustained since the indicators lack in strength. Alliance Global Group Incorporated shares closed last week at 11 pesos and 12 centavos apiece. For the text version online, please go to www.businessmirror.com.ph and search for Stock Market Outlook. The Stock Market Outlook story is found under the companies section of the Business Mirror newspaper.
Thank you for listening to the Business Mirror podcast. For a broader look on business, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Business Mirror. Until next time.